Hello everybody, Redzone here, welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So today we're going to be doing the 3 stages of the Birth of the Shadow Dragons event right here. This is an event that's going to be constantly updated throughout the anniversary. So we only got the first 3 stages right here. Haze Shenron, Rage Shenron, and Oceanus Shenron. So these particular fights are not going to be too tedious. Let's see, we do not have a great rotation. Over here, we're just missing a little bit of ki. I'm just going to play Cell here at the beginning. Again, which bad starting point, no ki, man. But yeah, these events they can tend to put up a little bit of a challenge here. This is basically like the next difficult type of content or next difficult style of content that we can be able to get, apart from, you know, constant updates for the ultimate Redzone. Now, you know, slowly but surely it's gonna get shine, it's gonna get constantly updated. I guess we will have to wait and see if, you know, Dokkan can give us our wish where they can be able to add super class Redzone events. You know, that's the thing that we need right now, super class Redzone stages, because they're again, these are ordinary stages. Now we can be able to easily beat them with a great crazy team. I'm gonna try to beat these stages without using the new LRs, the GT Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and GT Goku, and the C-Boys. Lord knows I do not have the C-Boys yet, so I can't use them. And I won't be using the GT Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta to take down these events. That way we can be able to show them in a way that you guys can be able to easily do this or easily get this done. So the quirks for Shenron, like this Haze Shenron right here, I don't think he can tend to super attack multiple times, but of course you can lower the attack, you can lower the defense, you can't seal, you can't stun. So it's a little bit of try to solve it on your own. Oh, we died. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, we're back in it. The same rotation as the previous one. The only quirk that this fight has, it only has a limited amount of charges, or I guess limited amount of turns that you can be able to try to take this Haze Shenron down. So it can tend to be, I guess, you know, pretty difficult. You know, I was paying attention to the Birth of the Shadow Dragons event page over here on the wiki, and for some reason I got destroyed. So but yeah, again, these are constant events that are going to be getting updates throughout the anniversary. Next few that are coming in for part 2. Part 2 should possibly begin around the 17th, close to that, around to that like date and everything like that. If we take into account the sales, when the sales ends and everything like that. The next few stages are Naturon Shenron, Nova Shenron, can tend to be pretty difficult, and Ice Shenron, who is also another pretty difficult contender. And then we get the last fight on the 3rd stage, or the 3rd part of the anniversary, when they introduce Sin Shenron, which I've done videos before on this fight. You guys can be able to check it out on the channel. They're not labeled as, oh, we're fighting Sin Shenron. It's just, I will pop the video on the cards hopefully in the next minute or so. You guys make sure to check those out. When I did the revisit on the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and the GT Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, that fight tends to be like pretty difficult. There are many things that these guys can be able to do, especially throughout these fights. So it also indicates to you that, you know, this stage in particular, you can be able to do much more damage to Haze Shenron if you are carrying an artificial life forms category team. It apparently can increase the increase the damage that you're dealing against these enemies. So there you go. First stage beaten, easy, pretty simple, no item run, sort of thing. So next up, we're going to challenge Rage Shenron, so we'll be right back. Alright, so it is time Stage 2, Rage Shenron. I'm actually going to be doing this. I'm going to be bringing the World Tournament support memory, the Martial Artist's Medal, which provides attack and defense plus 10% for 3 turns and key plus 1 to all allies when there's a World Tournament category enemy or ally on the team starting for the 3rd turn from the start of the battle. So we can do it with this team. This is the last team that I used it with. I actually did this on stream when the 70th anniversary came upon us. So so there are different quirks to these fights right now. This fight in particular doesn't have any like rush to it, so there's no charges. You don't need to be looking over your time counter over here on the where Yajirobe is and be like, oh, you need to beat this in like a few charges available. So we get the damage reduction right here, and we do get the support from Yajirobe. I'm also trying to do this without using items, so you guys can see that this is not too difficult, but this is what I was afraid of. This guy usually likes to super attack on slot 1, and he stuns. Perfect. I was going to get to those little things that he does a lot of quirks. So he can't get stunned, and he can't get sealed. You can apparently lower his defense, but you can't lower his attack. He is also able to nullify Ki Blast super attack, so you need to keep an eye out for that. And one of the main reasons was to why I brought this team is that most of these units are either melee super attack or sword super attacks, all that kind of shenanigans right there. So we shouldn't be held to too much difficulty with these guys. I'm gonna leave this guy on slot 1 so we don't get too punished over here. I'm actually gonna do this, and I'm gonna grab all these orbs with Krillin so we can get a little bit of the heal. All right, there will help us out greatly. But this guy is gonna super again. If I dodge, no, and he's sealed. Okay. Yeah, that is the problem with this Rage Shenron. He likes to super attack on slot 1. But yeah, this boss is able to stun the target with his super attack on odd number of turns, and is able to do that same effect but with sealing your attack. So again, you gotta be very, very careful. Maybe, bring some units that can be able to dodge, but again, don't bring units that can be able to do Ki Blast super attacks, because again, nullification. You're not gonna be able to hit this man. So make sure you always bring like these units that, combo super attacks, melee super attacks, all that good stuff. This is the first time I've ever seen this, so pretty nice. It would have been nice if this did this support memory came in with Golden Week on JP? I don't remember. So yeah, like look at that, 582k. We're at least attacking first. So do we link better with Goku than with Piccolo? We do actually. So I'm gonna not collect as many. Yeah, I'm gonna do this actually. Yeah, 6 orbs right there, perfect. We get damage reduction, and we get a little bit of the heal by Piccolo because of that orb right there. So 4.8. Again, that support memory just provides attack and defense plus 10% for 3 turns and an additional key to World Tournament category allies. If there is a World Tournament category enemy, which we're using a complete team. Well, not a full World Tournament team, but there are some World Tournament category allies in this team, and it's only for a few turns though. So of course we gotta keep an eye out for things. How much will this do? Yeah, this guy can do some pretty hefty damage. So maybe we can get the standby with Goku. How about that? Maybe we can get that. Even though we had the damage reduction and everything, and we attack first, this Rage Shenron can tend to be pretty difficult. So keep an eye out for all of those things. Again, these constant, wow, triple super nice. Get Goku. A beast. But yeah, keep an eye out for those attacks that he is able to do. Again, usually on the first slots where he's able to do that. I would have put Piccolo in there because, he has the guard and he has a little bit of defense in there. Instead of Goku, but yeah. We're not whittling this man down. So okay, we get the giant form for our boy Junior or Piccolo Jr. So yeah, this is basically the fight. I really hope that we can be able to do some pretty hard-hitting damage, because we're not as fast as we did the previous run. The previous run, what took us like 2 minutes. We did die before, but Yeah, the last fight that this video is gonna have is against the Oceanus Shenron, which can tend to be pretty difficult. Unfortunately, I do not know how to speed or like, you know, how to make this like 2 times speed or 3 times speed. I wish I had a video editing software now, but if you guys wish to just go ahead and jump into the next fight, the timestamps are left in the description just so you guys can be able to jump around and to see, you know, when is the next fight starting, because this may take a little bit of a while, unfortunately. But if you are staying with me, then I appreciate you. We can be able to talk about the next few fights that are coming in on the next few days for the anniversary. So again, this event, the Birth of the Shadow Dragons event, is going to get constantly updated. Natural Shenron can be able to do a lot of things. So Fortis, you know, can't stun, but you can seal him, which is going to be very, very helpful. So try to bring some sealing units. You can lower his attack and you can lower his defense, and he sometimes can provide a little bit of a lock on your character, so he can be able to lock your characters in spots. So be keeping an eye out for that. We don't have the standby on this Goku, unfortunately, so I'm gonna try to use the Wii, try to defend myself a little bit, and again, we're gonna try to cause a little bit more damage as possible. No crit, but we did restrict his action, so if in any case he was super attacking on the first slot, we were able to restrict that, because we don't want that. I think Goku needs to... What does Goku need to do? I think he needs to do 6 attacks or get hit 6 times. Let me actually look that up over here real quick. So Goku, for us to enter the standby, HP needs to be at 59% or less starting from the 6th turn from the start of the battle. So we need to be we need to go to turn 6 for us to be able to do his standby. Unfortunate, because we're not on turn 6, we're on turn 4 at least. So we're looking pretty good, I guess, on time with this team in particular. So we did nullify his super attack, I think we did. That's actually pretty useful with this Piccolo's active skill, that we can be able to nullify the attack right there. Yajirobe, still a pretty amazing unit. Okay, so we do have Goku's active. I'm not gonna, you know, show the animation just so we can be able to speed it up, but this is the thing that I was talking about. Keep forgetting. I guess we did get the buff. So, all right, so Goku's looking pretty at a pretty decent attack stat. Again, the no item run, I guess, you know, it went out the window, but what can you do, man? I'm gonna see if I can be able to collect enough orbs so we can help out kick Goku. If I would have put Goku on the middle slot, we could have gotten a lot more. But we get all in the family, so that's an additional defensive link. I'm actually gonna leave Kid Goku in here. It's a little bit of a risk, but he's not getting attacked, so that can help us out a little bit. We did use a Wii, so if in any case, again, he super attacks us, we're fine, but he did not. Perfect. Absolutely wonderful. So again, I hope that you guys have had good luck throughout the anniversary. You know, these summons, man, for me have been absolutely treacherous, man. They have been horrible. So I hope that my luck changes soon. But I do hope that everybody gets insane amounts of luck. Then next up on the, you know, event scales that we're going to be getting updates, 8 million Krillin. Insanity. We get Nova Shenron. Again, Natural Shenron is going to be 2 fights. This fight in particular is just the 1 fight, so you guys don't need to get into another stage, be like, oh my god, we're about to die, if you're in my scenario. If you're not, then of course you basically just beat these stages and you're looking pretty good. But on the next fight where we find Oceanus, she has 2 stages, so we need to be careful around those. But then the next few stages are going to be coming in after the part 1 celebration. So part 2 is going to bring Natural Shenron. That boy has 2 stages. Nova Shenron has only 1 stage. Pretty sure he's going to have a pretty hefty amount of HP. But he is able to... his attack can be lowered, which is very nice. He can't be stunned, he can't be sealed. His defense cannot be lowered, but you can lower his attack. But he can dodge your attack, so you gotta again be careful about what you can do against that man. Well, that was the Rage Shenron fight. It took us a little bit, you know, try to beat it and everything like that. My previous record apparently was 7 minutes with this team in particular. It kind of took us a little bit of difficulty, you know, with the Rage mode for Piccolo and everything like that. So, all right, let's head up to the next fight. All right, I can feel it in my bones that we're gonna have to do multiple attempts at this, but we have the third stage of the Oceanus Shenron, the Birth of the Shadow Dragons. We have the third stage available, so we're going to be taking on this beautiful dragon with the GT Heroes team. Now, a lot of people have had a lot of difficulty with this fight. It is very intensive. If you go up against this Oceanus Shenron, you can do a lot to this Oceanus, and she can be able to stun. So again, you gotta be very, very careful. You can't seal, you can't stun this unit. So units like Pan can, you know, suffer a lot. Our defense is not that crazy high either, so it's only a matter of time before we actually get one-shot at this beginning of the stages. So I do not plan to use a Oceanus yet. I'm just gonna try to gauge where we're at. So if we do get hit with, you know, super attack and we just immediately die, or Vegeta doesn't counter, then unfortunately I do have to restart the run basically. So but yeah, these super attacks from Oceanus, surprisingly enough, they are very hard hitting. So this first stage is in, the second one is AGL. But yeah, look at this. Let me see. No dodge. Yeah, no dodge. And look at that. 400k damage right there. Not pretty. Not pretty. Of course, we do still have the damage reduction. Actually, no. Her damage reduction is away now because she did attack first. I need to learn B-Pan again. Or Ban. No key. See, this is what I was afraid of. Well, we're guarding on the first slot, but we may take some hits. I might use a Whis because we're not looking too good. This is bad. This is very bad. Even at the beginning of these stages, man, this is a very difficult. I can't talk. This is a very difficult fight. So I don't know. Earlier in the first two stages, I had my TV playing, so there might be some audio coming in from the TV all the way over to my mic. I hope that that's not the case, so that way we don't get any audio conflicting over to here. So, but yeah, Oceanus Shenron is a tough cookie to beat. On the second stage, she adds the ability for her to super attack twice on the same turn. Oh, we got the counter. Let's go, baby. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta hitting us with that counter right there. Not bad at all. We do need to get healed. So, okay, Vegeta's defense is building up, so that's fine. Do we get any links? No, just leave Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in there. I mean, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Vegeta-san. Again, this is very bad. The fact that we're not getting a lot of key here. Do we use an item? We should be, dude. Healing. I should have brought a healing item or something like that. But let's see. We might get killed, but I have faith. I have hope. Maybe Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta can dodge. Or we can try to take this fight down with the Super Saiyan 4s, the LR Super Saiyan 4s, my boys. Give me additional super attacks, baby. Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh man, we might have to restart because we're not looking so pretty. Not looking that great on this type of fight. At least if we don't get a super attack in here, we're gonna be fine. Because these guys take 400k on a super attack. Even though they did super attack, they did raise their defense and everything like that. But, you know, things can happen and, you know, we die. Alright, can we kill with this active skill? We cannot. That's bad. It's pretty bad. I am not gonna plan on using the I'm not gonna use an item. If we die, we die. We get a little bit of healing by Pan. Hopefully this is not a super attack. Okay, perfect. So, okay, we can take this guy down. We can use an item on the next turn if we have to, because we are very low on HP. But then now we have the big girl, Oceanus, right there. Which is by the way, this art super phenomenal. I like her SSR. I guess this is just an unusable card, but I do like the art of that card. It's just so good. Let's just do some damage, dude. Nothing at all. If we don't crit, of course, that disadvantage might result in an issue. Let's continue building up the Super Saiyan 4s. I'm gonna try to collect as many same type orbs as possible so we can be able to heal, but I'm gonna use the Whis just so we can be able to be a little bit more careful at the end of the rotation, because Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta against this fight, I don't know, can be pretty tricky. And then of course, continuing on with the next few stages that we can get, we got Ice Shenron, which is again just the one stage. Ice Shenron is able to do a lot actually. So you can't stun and you can't seal Ice Shenron, but and actually you can lower his attack and defense. And this man adds the ability to disable dodge. So if you have any units that you're going to bring, like Goku or in my case LR Beast Gohan, who has a lot of built-in dodge, he can't dodge because this guy just disables it. And he's able to also restrict your, so he's able to lock your characters in place. So again, keep in mind a lot of planning that we're going to possibly do during this anniversary to see how can we fare in trying to take these stages down, because again, it can tend to be pretty difficult. Hopefully Oceanus doesn't super here, although again she can be able to super attack twice. Hopefully Vegeta can come through with a counter, which can help us out greatly. Let's see, no super, perfect. Okay, we're fine. We're doing pretty good. How's go? 376k. Shoot. So I don't have a pretty rotation here. I might. Do I do this? No, we got a lot of links active here. I just transform with Gogeta. Let's see what we can do. If in any case we can get some notifications in here, that will help. We still have the Whis active, so we shouldn't worry too much. How's his defense looking like? 351k. That's not bad. I will take that. We can get a little bit of healing in there, and we should be... Ooh, we are not okay. We're dead. Oh my god, man. If they would have super attacked, we would have been fine. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. We're basically in the same position as we left it out. We've been doing pretty well on this one. We got the counters rolling and everything. I don't super attack. Okay, perfect. I was scared because if she would have super, these guys would have get stunned and everything, and slight mess. She did super in the previous turn where Gogeta helped us out with a counter, which is very nice. Still building up these guys, of course. If in any case we get to another rotation with them, we can get the active skill to pop off and just try to take this girl down. Oh, how much will this do? We got a Whis active. Yeah. We got the stun as well. 9.28. Yeah, the Super Saiyan 4s are still fun. they're still pretty fun to use. But I guess we can continue on. The last fight, of course, is Shenron. He is the only one with 3 phases. He has an int phase, then an AGL, and then a physical phase at the end. The only absurd about this man is his AoE. Can be pretty hard hitting, as well as you know, the fact that he can be able to lower massively your defense at the end of the last phase. So some things to keep an eye out for, because this man can be pretty devastating. Alright, we got the active skill. Let's actually go ahead and pop it. Alright, pretty good by Gogeta. Let's go ahead and finish this, shall we? I'm gonna let Pan-chan. Do I let Pan-chan just take it? Yeah, just get the dub. I guess if she can do it. I'm just scared if we did get a super attack at the beginning there and we just end up actually just deaders. So I'm just gonna do this, and you know, Pan-chan can be there if we are not able to knock the stage down with the Super Saiyan Force just yet, and we got a chance to see Pan-chan in action, then by all means Pan can do it. But yeah, pretty normal fight. I get it. Well, this one can tend to be pretty difficult, so I wouldn't mind if people do have some troubles trying to take this down. But I did want to attempt it with the 7-year LRs. And the 7-year units, just to make sure that you know, if in any case we do run into some difficult stages or difficult fights, you guys have teams that you can be able to use, not necessarily that you need to. Oh, are we actually gonna die? Don't kill me, don't do that. Oh, we got the counter. Okay, we're fine, we're okay, dude. Wait, actually might get Pan-chan to kill. Okay, not bad. But yeah, you can be able to use this team, no problem. Of course, if you did pull the 8-year anniversary LRs, you can also be able to use those guys and be able to take these stages down pretty easily. I did want to lower the music a little bit, but yeah, these are the first 3 stages of the Birth of the Shadow Dragons event. Again, this event is going to constantly get updated throughout the rest of the anniversary. I don't believe we have a lot of wow, just by a few seconds. I don't believe we have any other stages that are going to be getting weaknesses. I believe it was just the first stage, but I don't think any other stages are going to get any like weaknesses and stuff like that. So again, the missions for this throughout the rest of the anniversary, you get the support memory, the Shenron as an enemy support memory, and it also states that, you know, there are some certain missions that you got to do and clear stage 3 with a GT Heroes team, which is the one that we used. Battle of Fate is a team that you need for stage 6, and Power of Wishes for stage 7. So again, it gives you lots of stones and a bunch of rewards. So I appreciate you guys stopping by, watching all the way throughout this length of the video. So if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. If you guys are new, we're, you know, full frenzy in regards to the 8-year anniversary. So if you guys have any other suggestions as to what type of content we should do, let us know down in the comment section down below. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. Make sure you guys check the links in for the Discord, my socials, and all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys stopping by, watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye bye.